Good evening, Chicago. Hallelujah. Yes, all right. Welcome to CAN TV and especially Plump Foundation. And you're welcome to call in today at 312-738-1060. Oh, yes. Welcome back home where you belong, to the greatest station in the nation. And as you can see, in the back of me is peace, love, unity, marketing people. And we are marketing you, Chicago, because you are the missing link. And I'm going to take off my little press button here. But just to reflect on, some of our leaders, we like to reflect on the fact that I'm somebody. Yeah, I like that. And my guest is Dr. Julius Nettis T. Bay today. Let's give him a round of applause, all right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, Dr. Bay is somebody too. He's somebody. And if you call in and maybe, share your name, you know what I mean? He can tell you a little bit about yourself, okay? So welcome again. Welcome, Chicago, my brothers and my sisters. We are back here on CAN TV, listening and looking for you to call me, okay? All right, yeah. I like my little t-shirt there, you see, all power to the people. We say ahur, we don't die, we multiply. Black power forever and assalamu alaikum, shalom. When we say that, we also must add wayo and ya. And before I get into the complete show tonight, I got to ask my elder, because he is my elder, Dr. Julius Nettis Bay, if it's okay for me to continue to speak today.
Sure, it's okay. You need to have somebody's knowledge, their questions, and their comments in order to demonstrate what we know and can show.
All right, I love that. Dr. Bay, he always say, he demonstrates, and he's a man that show. And I'm glad that he know that he know. You know, some of you people out there know whatever you know, and it's good to know who you know, but really more and better to reflect on. Yeah, I got to get my phone off here, y'all. So it's off now. So y'all don't have to call me personally. However, at the moment, you can call me later at 312-671-2773. And we're going to get a little conversation here going with Dr. Bay and with you, Chicago, America, and the world. We are reflecting on something that's beautiful too, which is we're getting ready for the 26th Annual Classic Historical Parade and Activities in honoring the Honorable Mayor Hale Washington. And that's going to be on April the 15th. On a Wednesday, 2020. I know that's a little bit ahead of our time, but we're going to still work on what's needed according to our theme, which is everybody can help stop the violence, can spread some peace, love, and unity in the community, and everybody can help stop the shooting, robbing, stealing, and killing. This is very serious in Chicago. You got to stop that in the name of love. It's too big for the Chicago police. It's too big for our mayor-elect, Lori Lightfoot, and she needs you. And we do too. All right? Yeah, so I'm going to let Dr. Bay kind of go ahead on and take over and share with us this evening whatever he chooses to share with you now. Dr. Bay is like myself. I do things in a positive, progressive, and a professional way, but he also deals with the P in a private way, okay? So he takes care of his business with you, and I know he takes care of his business with me, and I got some information, and information is the key to success from Dr. Bay, and maybe he might decide to expound on a little bit of it, is because I got some information on my health. You know, your health is your wealth, and Dr. Bay prescribed some medicine for me. I believe it was the prostate tonic, and some also nutrition, cell nutrition, or nutrition cells. You know, makes you strong like Popeye. But you know, Dr. Bay is like a strong black Popeye man. Plus he's a 23 like you and me, Chicago. Dr. Bay, let's give him another round of applause. Listen to Dr. Bay, and welcome, brother, for being here. And I'm thankful that you allowed me to speak before you, and the reflection of I'm somebody. Remember, Reverend Jackson's birthday was October the 8th, 2019, and we celebrated it too. And also we celebrated the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's birthday, October the 7th, 2019. Dr. Bay, take over. I know I have to salute Dr. Bay.
First of all, in my case, you mentioned an interesting area, which is nutrition. And some of the audience may know me and know that 2 years ago, a little longer, the doctor said I'd never walk again because I came down with something they call osteomyelitis. And it stemmed from something that happened to me when I was 8 years old that I saved my sister's life. They gave me credit for, but I cracked my spine, and in doing so, it was a period of time. Well, I didn't ever think about it. I knew I knocked a knot on my shoulder, but I didn't know I cracked my spine. But what I look at when I look at health, I look at a broad spectrum of health. And certainly, as humans, I look at what we should eat and why we should eat it. And I also look at what we should not consume and why we should not consume it.
Oh, yes, sir. Question right quick, Dr. Bay. Do you eat any meat?
Never.
Oh, you hear what Dr. Bay said? Y'all better listen up now.
Okay, but let's look at that. That's a good question. Animals that eat meat have three things that we don't have. First of all, they have sharp teeth to crack the bones and cut through the uncooked flesh. Secondly, they have a short colon. If you ever notice a dog or a cat or an animal that eats meat, their colon is very short. And thirdly, they have an...
check the audience, Dr. Bay. They won't tell them call in and talk to you about this conversation.
Thirdly, they have an acidic processing system. And of course, we have neither. We have molars for teeth, and what many people don't realize, that you're not supposed to swallow anything that's solid.
Okay.
That's why you have saliva in your mouth. You're supposed to chew it till it becomes a liquid and then drink it.
All right.
And so, and if you understand that is the process that the body processes best in, then we would understand that from a power standpoint of the energy that we're receiving, we need nature's natural remedies. And there are four sources of those remedies. Okay, the first source I'd mention is fresh water.
Yes, sir.
Why fresh water? Because plants that are grown in fresh water are the highest in chlorophyll. And what does chlorophyll do? Purify. And your liver is your main organ you need to have purified. And so that chlorophyll purifies things like your liver and your kidney and your lungs and what have you. And they're plants grown in fresh water. The next area that we need to have foods grown in is rock or rocky soil. Why do we need foods grown in rock or rocky soil? We need 72 trace minerals and 12 basic minerals. And foods grown in rock and rock soil are the highest in these minerals. Next area you need food grown in is salt water. Not just for your thyroid, but for your complete lymphatic system that is a signal system to the rest of your body, to what's going on wrong and that type of thing.
Yes, sir.
Then finally, you need foods that are grown in rich soil. And that is our biggest challenge, whether we realize it or not, because most foods that we go to the store and eat are mutants. They have been genetically engineered, and they're out of the proper carbon compound
Yes, sir.
to properly nourish the body. And so, if anybody has any questions in those areas, I'd be glad to address them.
That's right. So call in right now, Chicago. The number again is 312-738-1060. While we got Dr. Bay here with us on CAN TV, we want and need your help. We are discussing some things that needs to be discussed. You know, I just want to reflect on this in terms of us promoting our organization, Plump Foundation, okay? And don't forget that we are at the Swift Mansion, which is 4500 South Michigan, every Sunday from 2:30 to 4:30. And you're welcome to call me at 312-671-2773. And that's because you are a superstar looking at me. Now you're looking at Dr. Bay, too. Dr. Julius Nettles T. Bay is here, and we are going to continue to promote what we call education forever, you know. And as we do education forever, we also have to reflect and respect that we got a movie coming out, Chicago. Yeah, got a movie coming out on Mayor Hale Washington. And guess what? Oh, it looks pretty good too. It looks like we're going on with the community with Denzel Washington. Let's give Denzel Washington, you know, we got to confirm it from The Greatest Good is the name of the movie by Brother Joseph Michael Chapin, and he called and he shared with me some pictures of Denzel Washington and his agent and promoter in his production, and they are going to sign on with Mayor Hale Washington movie called The Greatest Good, and we are going to share more success, and the money comes back to you, Chicago. This movie is going to be promoted and produced by God and the people, which are all the people that voted for Mayor Washington or worked in this campaign. We are doing interviews for you right here on CAN TV or Plump TV Showcase, and I'm going to let Dr. Bay share some more of the opportunity today with you. Don't forget to call in here. He's your brother, and he's my brother, and he's our friend, Dr. Nettles Bay. Tell us some more about what you might be interested in, and some things that is concerning the community that we can promote some more peace, love, unity, marketing people. And today is his day, and we also is going to share with the community that the struggle, the movement, and the coalition continues with the Honorable Mayor Hale Washington, because we got jobs for you. We either got a job for you, Chicago, or we got business for you. We was with Dr. Webb Evans' group, for Buy Black, Love Black, and to give back. And now I'm glad that Dr. Bay is giving us some more knowledge, because knowledge is power, and we're going to continue to share that power with him and you as we educate ourselves and each other. Each one teach one, and that makes a better one. So tell us some more about, I think you went to a meeting today at Matters, and Brother Brown, Kenny Brown, like James Brown, he invited you out to Matters, and you all had a little community meeting and discussion. How many people was there today at the meeting?
I don't know how many there was there at the meeting, because the place had quite a few people, and some of them I think joined into didn't even come for the meeting. But
they liked the conversation. They got involved, huh?
Yes, because I had one or two to ask me some questions after it was over.
Yes, sir.
I hit on some things that I don't know if it would be appropriate for the show or not. I don't know. In other words, I talked a little bit about something called core energies and what causes people to be and have or do and have or not do and have, because they have united with things that are anti them at its core.
Okay.
And that's, as I see it, our biggest problem as a race of people. But it is not only true with us, it's true with all races of people. Most races of people, they're their own worst enemy. Matter of fact, if you're going to categorize people in the three races that they're categorized in, which is Negroid and Caucasian and Mongolian,
okay,
then each one of them is their own worst enemy. Even though each one of them like to talk about the other one being their worst enemy, but truthfully, we can start with the Caucasians. The Caucasian certainly is the Caucasian's worst enemy. Every hand grenade, every bomb, every machine gun, every tank was built by them to kill each other.
Oh my God. Well, Dr. Webb Evans used to say, tell it, so we can tell it like it is. We do tell the truth, and that's bottom line the way it is. It is what it is, so we don't hide the truth when we know it in certain ways. However, we're going to continue to pray, learn better, and do better each and every day when we communicate. And this is a form of communication, Chicago, for you just to think about. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's me, y'all. Okay, that's Brother Minister Robert Floyd Plump. And we are going to be promoting not only myself, but others too, is in the book with JD Publishing Incorporation, and that's another reflection of me. Okay, that other reflection was me in the old way. This is me back in the day. But you see, we got to think about you, Chicago. You are the missing link. And as the missing link, there is a lot that you should learn about yourself and develop yourself, to know yourself and to be yourself. So we can help promote a better you. And that's what I know that my brother and my friend Dr. Bay have been doing in the community. And I'm so glad, as they say, trouble don't last always. I think that he's a pioneer. And I think Dr. Bay, he also shared some knowledge with Dr. King. And he had a very interesting conversation with me concerning Dr. King. Is it possible you'd like to share that too?
Well, if you want me to.
Yes, sir.
Certainly. And some of you may know that Dr. King and I had nicknames for each other.
Okay, tell us.
My nickname for him was Stupid, and his nickname for me was urinating in the same urinal. And it happened because of something that happened here in Chicago, where there was a meeting, and there were about maybe 15 ministers there, and I was the only person there that wasn't a minister because I had went to pick them up from the airport. I don't know if some of y'all may know a minister named C.T. Vivian, but I was picking him up from the airport, and they invited me in. And why did I call him stupid? Because it was simple as this. He would, to me, and this is what I told him, I thought it was stupid for us to give our monies to another ethnicity, get bit with dogs, get beat with clubs, get knocked down with water, and some of us killed to do so. You know, it's just like here in Chicago. At one time, back before we started doing all this, we owned 2 life insurance companies. We owned a whole bunch of businesses, stores, and all that type of thing. I don't mean little corner stores. I mean large stores and all. But we have joined everything anti-us, and we've become anti-ourselves to the degree that we don't want to join it. And a major part of that was a part of what King had us do. He had us go and give our money to another ethnicity, and I told him that we should not take the route that that the Indian people took. We should take the route that the Jews took. The Jews wasn't like, but they didn't go and picket and go on walks and marches and all that type of stuff. They decided to have the best lawyers, the best doctors, the best engineers, the best commerce and food and all of these services. And that's the route we should have went.
Well, that's a good reflection, and I appreciate, and anyone that might be interested in getting in touch with Dr. Bay, you're welcome to get in touch with me as an associate, a member and a friend in a positive, progressive, and a professional, but yet a private way. You can contact me at 312-671-2773. As I said, Dr. Bay, he presents certain information in public as well as in private, and we do the same. However, I do want you to reflect on, as they say, CAN TV. All right, we're going to be back next week. I'm Minister Robert Floyd Plump. As you can see, I'm with the press, and we're all about success breeds success. And we are going to continue, if you can see that, 400 years later. Okay, 400 years later. So this is an interesting conversation. And if you know, also, I'm a member of the Landmark Assisting Program. And you're welcome to become a part of us. It's no fuss, it's no cuss with us. We respect you, and we respect Dr. King, we respect Dr. Julius Nettis TV, and he just wants to share with you Chicago, and especially our people. We are promoting a better way of life through education forever, and that we can serve, as Dr. King used to say, we all can be great if we just serve. So remember, I'm somebody too. Dr. Bay is somebody too. And I'm so happy that he spent this time with you. Dr. Bay, give us another 30 seconds, of anything that you would like to say to the public before we go today. We only got another minute left, sir.
Okay. The main thing that we have to do, and everybody has to do as people, is stop doing what is against us. Stop belonging to organizations that are against us. Stop eating foods that are against us, and all of the things, because the only way to change, you can't stop being an alcoholic if you don't stop drinking. You can't stop being a drug addict if you don't stop. You got to stop doing what caused it. And the biggest challenge is that most people are united with, and especially us, are united with everything that is anti-us and almost nothing that is pro-us.
Hallelujah. Yes. We didn't go nowhere, Chicago, but we just want you to reflect on this. You know what Dr. Bay say. So we're going to keep on pushing on with love. 23, and that's my little baby brother singing a little music to you. We got to do the best we can, Chicago. We call it soul unity. So we're going to keep on promoting peace, love, unity, marketing people. So don't forget to call me at 312-671-2773. If you'd like to get in touch with Dr. Julius Nettles T. Bay, my man. Yeah, my man. He's sharing one world community. More power to the people. So we're going to keep promoting soul unity, promoting freedom, justice, equality, and economics. Remember, we do what Channel 9 don't do, Channel 5, Channel 2, and that's the grassroots news. So be sure and get in touch with us, and we're going to continue to share unity with you and love. Peace, love, unity, marketing people. All right, it's a time that they let me know that it's time that we got to go. Remember, you're somebody too. And Dr. Bay, I'm going to have to make sure that you maybe be blessed and success breeds success and come back again and be my guest. All right, let's give Dr. Nettles T. Bay another hand. All right. God bless you, and may the good Lord keep you, and we continue to share success breeds success. 277 plus 23 is the best. All right? Next time, next week, same time, CAN TV, 6:30 p.m. God bless you. We love you. Salute you. And more power to the people. All power to all the people. Black people, white, red, brown, and yellow. Stop the violence, Chicago. Okay? All right. We win. The people win. Thank you.